again, everybody, and thanks for watching another Shock and Awe toy review. This review, I am joined by Mr. Berg.
Hi.
And Toast.
Hello.
And we are going to review some shit. I don't know what it is, but what the fuck is this?
We're going to review Boss Fight Studios' Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S highly articulated character kit system. Horse.
Mighty Steed.
Mighty Steed.
Mighty Steed. And this is one of the ponies, right?
Yeah. Yes. This is Steed?
Shield.
Shield. For those who don't know,
Me.
Boss Fight, who made really cool action figures, made horses and animals in another Kickstarter. And they offered a bunch of different colored horses.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had, using the same type of idea where you can pull them apart and put different pieces together. And then they had upgrade kits where you can make it into a winged Pegasus or
I think they were bat wings.
All kinds of stuff. And then there was like an elk kit where you could take the head off and you could put a head with elk horns and stuff. And rider kits and all kinds of stuff. It was a very successful Kickstarter. They did not get to everything, but they just started releasing it. It's a ton of cool stuff. So if you have a bunch of guys in your collection, 3 3/4 inch scale, by the way, like all Boss Fight stuff, except for the wrestling, ? So you can get horses, and if you get your cowboy guys from the Dime Store Legends line, you can now buy our super articulated horses and you can get the kit called the Australian Tack Kit, which comes with, a saddle and all that fun stuff. So basically, here's a super articulated 3 3/4 inch horse, which is the best 3 3/4 inch horse I have seen since the pretty terrible Indiana Jones Hasbro one from the Indiana Jones toy line from whenever the Crystal Skull came out, 2000 something.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Paint and sculpt come first, my friends.
That's correct.
So, as with all, you can jump in anytime you want.
I hear he's veiny.
Well, okay. So we'll be taking we'll show a couple because we're also going to be taking a look at one of the upgrade things or add-ons, right? That you said, like Pegasus.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was looking at a different one, and it was definitely veiny on the bottom.
Same body.
Is it the same body? Well, I just know you can tear them apart, and I don't know if maybe there was an option for no veins.
No.
I would have thrown that in there.
Sure.
Minus
so
half an
as
hammer.
with everything Boss Fight, it is sculpted very, 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 very accurate. So you do get all the correct musculature and some prominent veins right there. That's the vein that shows up more on the other horse because it has a different paint.
Yeah.
But it's all the same buck.
Oh,
Peter. You can see all the veins.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it shows up, but you can even see like the wrinkles in the folds in the neck muscles. The muzzle on this thing is crazy.
Muzzle. The snout.
I don't know a horse from a dog.
It's called a snout.
horse
A
face.
muzzle.
A muzzle is what you put over a dog's mouth to stop them.
Thank you for educating me.
You're welcome.
Don't give a fuck. The snout of the horse is super sculpted. Got all the muscles. Another giant vein going from the eye to the nose. On both sides.
I'm sorry. That got me. It was so good. All right, sorry. Go on.
Don't forget, I'm the talent.
That's right.
Always. All day.
All day.
All day, son. So, and on this particular horse, there is some great grayscale painting that really brings out, stay in focus. That really brings out the nice detail in the snout nose area where you would place a muzzle. Bridle.
So I've heard.
There is also sculpted hair. This particular horse has a long,
Side part
of hair, which is also a separate color and does have a slight wash to bring out some of the details. It probably needs a little better one, but it works very nice. There's also gray, again, faded darker from the white down to the foot hove area. All very nice. And what I really, really enjoy, at least on my copy, and I'm going to assume on all copies, the gray, like it doesn't go light to dark to light to dark again. It all looks like it actually is the same paint.
Yeah, it's like a fade. Yeah.
A lot of times, like on Marvel Legends, you'll have a very noticeable, like, this was painted at two separate places and then put together because this is part A and B. These look like it was all just done at one. Then there is a separate lighter gray for the hoof area. And while we're down here, all the hooves actually have pegs, so they can fit onto the single figure peg stands. Spoilers. And again, there's some more muscles. Wilson asked, so there is no crotchal.
Believe it or not, I did not ask about a horse dick, but glad you brought it up.
So it is not there, nor is there a proper anus.
Talk about a peg.
And then there's the tail in the back that again has a slight wash over it.
I think paint and sculpt are immaculate, but I do think there's a slight difference in the sort of front shoulder area to the body in gleam or color.
Yep.
So this here is a bit more matte. This is shinier.
The neck and the body, the neck and that one piece. So spoilers, this is a piece, don't match well.
I'm looking right at it, and I don't know if that'll show up on camera. Spoilers, they come apart.
That's right.
So yeah, it is very well sculpted, very well painted. Great job again by the Boss Fight guys.
Pager.
So these ponies can move.
Per the box, 32 points of articulation.
Yeah, and that's real counting too. That's the Kickstarter community counts it real. They don't do that fucked up McFarlane count.
That's right.
That's right.
So the hair up here is articulated. It can
hair that is part of the horse's mane.
Is articulated.
Do we know what kind of horse these are based off of? Are they Appaloosas?
I believe if you go to the start of the video, you'll notice I say something along the lines of, I don't know shit about horses.
Oh, okay.
I don't know a horse from a dog. This is a white one. His mane on his head, in between his ears, I believe these are called ears. Yes, Papa?
Then I'll have to check.
Okay, is articulated. His head is on a ball joint and a swivel joint, so he can get all kinds of up, down, left, right. Boop. There's a ball joint
at the
base of the neck, so you can get all kind of ball jointy action. The upper leg joint is a ball joint that can move. It can do a 360 if you really wanted it to. They can go out in very nicely. Regular elbows for the knee joint, and then elbows again for the ankle joint. Same on the back legs, except that the back leg also has whatever this knee joint is, which is just a swivel and boom boom. So all kinds of crazy articulation. The back hind legs are on a ball joint, but only go out to there and there. I'm pretty sure that's anatomically correct. I don't know of any horses doing much split legs, but I do not watch the Kentucky Derby because I don't like to wear hats.
Yeah, I understand. And the tail is on a Revoltech-like system.
Yes, it can move in any position you need it to move. So yeah, crazy articulated horse, which is the Boss Fight style. And for those of you who are wondering if it looks like a joint here, it is not a joint. That is just where the upper chest neck part comes apart. So this doesn't move at all this middle piece right here.
And that is what we call a Segway. It's not just one of those things fat guys stand on and ride around.
That's why he's the talent.
And it is.
All right, as far as accessories, the basic white horse just comes with this mystery thing, which is the stand. Now, there are 3 idiots, and we called in a ringer. And out of the 4 of us, the only thing we can figure out is there's a hole here. We don't know what it's for. It goes all the way through. It's just a straight hole. So you get this, and then you get a long ball-pegged support and a short ball-peg support. And the ball peg does fit into the hole or impression notch divot.
Mm-hmm. The one that doesn't go through.
The one that doesn't go through. And fits on there and then becomes a ball peg stand. So you can support your horse in poses.
It doesn't seem to work very well.
The horse stand's fine on its own.
Yeah.
But if you wanted a more dynamic pose,
yes,
I think you'd want the longer arm.
But it's true, both canes or whatever's only stick in the one hole that doesn't go all the way through. We don't know what the other hole's for.
This
and
hole
it's a tight fit.
It's a tight fit.
Is smaller.
Yeah.
By
I think 1/10 of an inch.
I'm told 1/10 of an inch.
I wonder if it's to connect stands, multiple stands together.
Nope.
No, I mean, like, God damn it. Like later on, maybe they'll have something that some piece will come with an upgrade that allows you to have your one Pegasus up here and your unicorn down there.
That is a brilliant idea.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
What?
I can't tell if you're being facetious or not.
Now you're asking, because Wilson always asks, well, I don't just want a dumb horse or just a dumb figure. I want a fuck ton.
Yeah.
Like shit ton of accessories.
Like I want so much stuff that the accessories section alone of this review is going to be 15 minutes and a pain in the ass to edit. Let's do it.
So instead of buying a horse with a ton of fucking stuff, what you do is you buy a kit.
Multiple kits.
One such kit is the light tack kit for Roman B. There's tack A and tack B because there are different colors. So this kit comes with a
harness
and a
saddle. So
you can then put that on your white horse, and you can have a Roman soldier who they made in the wave 1 or 2. So you can have your horse ride a Roman soldier horse.
Cool.
And they also have an Elven tech kit, a more modern cowboy kit, crazy knight kit, evil knight kit. You can do a Pegasus kit. There's evil Pegasus kit, all kinds of stuff. So this is one of them. And just so you know, Wilson, this white piece is just to hold.
I just noticed that. I was going to ask a question, but I noticed it's just a plastic.
It's only a half shell, just to hold nice display option.
I mean, turtles can do half shells. I can.
Yes. And for those of you hack people wondering if this is also collector friendly, it is. They have that weird circle tape thing where you can peel it off, open it up,
and then put
it back in, and the tape still. So there's that kit. One kit that we're going to look at is the Pegasus kit. So we got the Pegasus kit. Comes with this upper body chest piece, which you can pull off your horse.
Takes some serious effort.
Which takes not just serious effort, crazy serious effort, because there is a peg and notch, a notch that pegs in there. There's 2 notches that peg in there and in there, and then that piece right in there, hooked in right there. And it took me a good 5 minutes to pry this thing off.
Tight fit.
Very tight. I'm sure if there's instructions or someone who knows what they're doing, Topher, that come right off.
But you also had to take off the head,
well,
the
the
neck.
first thing you do is you unpeg the neck, which just popped right off, and then I had to untab all this crap and pull it off.
I'd be curious as to know when it's tabbed back in or the new piece is in, if it's as tight or looser. Like maybe that's just, you know, when you get like a third-party transformer, let's say, and it's tight right away, and then once you move it, it's loose.
Right. And by the way, this is the Rainbow Horse.
It's Sparkle. What is it? Sparkle Bright?
Frankie.
You get the wings. They're on ball joints, so they swivel and move up and down like this. You will notice that there's a hole right there. So to assemble this, you would throw this on there. All that'll line up, and then you'd put the wings in. Then you would snap your neck back on. And this kit, Pegasus, comes with a unicorn head, which is the same head as the other horse, just has a different paint job and has a unicorn, obviously, and a different top mane.
Mm-hmm.
So all that would just tab back in together, like that, and then you pop that back on. And what you would tell Toast's wife if she was doing this is that this is the wrong color horse for the Pegasus set, because the head and the chest do not have this luminescent blue-green. It also comes with a different mane, which all the necks have a slot, and you put it in, and it's pretty cool because it's off to the side, so it simulates blowing action. Here's the rainbow one, which also is the same piece, just in rainbow colors.
Rainbow Dash colors, by the way. Rainbow Dash is the name of the My Little Pony I was thinking of.
Get the same color tail, but in white color. And this is the normal stock tail for the white horse. So you just pop all that stuff on, and then you get a unicorn. We're not going to do that because this is not our toy.
Right.
And it was such a pain to get it apart that we don't want to mess up a toy that is not ours.
I barely want to put it back together.
You could mix and match so much that you could have your own multicultural horse.
You could.
Can I just say...
I believe a unicorn with wings actually has a different name.
It does.
I don't know what that is.
No. I'm not into that much fancy stuff. I wish one thing they could have given for the unicorn is like an exclusive kind of thing is have it have a butthole and have it poop like ice cream.
Jesus Christ.
Time for size comparison. Who we got?
You got a Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Vandor, the dump the horse took, and Rebel Tech Harley.
Right on. All right, down to the final thoughts. I'm going to start. The nitty-gritty. The truth is, if I know a lot about horses because my step-grandfather owned Appaloosas growing up. That's the only kind of horse I know. I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between them. And, that's all I know. He doesn't have it. Another true story is when I was a kid, I went and saw the My Little Pony movie in the movie theater. And then I did it again when the new one came out. Saw that. Me and the person I went with were the only ones in the theater. True story. But it has nothing to do. I don't give a shit about horses. So they're good 4 out of 5. I think they move. Best review ever, dude. I mean, they look fine. They look fine. They move great. They're they're the quality I've seen from Boss Fight Studios. They're better than that Mage that we reviewed. Remember that one with the cloth? I think they're highly priced considering. I mean, I don't see the appeal in having a regular horse. I think the Demon Horse and the Pegasus, those are a little cooler, but in order to get that, you got to spend an extra $20 on top of the $35 that they are right now. So you're looking at a $55 to $60 one horse, which seems a little high for me, considering if you get like one of these guys, what do they run you?
$20.
$20. So 3 times the price.
Significantly more articulation.
Yeah.
So would you say that you wouldn't buy Ghost Rider with his bike?
I'm saying if I didn't have to buy Squirrel Girl with her scooter, I wouldn't have. But everybody convinced me that I should appreciate the fact that I got Squirrel Girl with a scooter. Can you repeat the question? I don't know that I understood.
I'm going to give this guy...
Can I change my score? I'm going to give the
gonna,
guy on top 6 out of 5.
I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason it's not a 5 out of 5 is they do feel a tad expensive. The $35 horse is great, but then having to pay another $25, like I would have rather just bought the horse I wanted.
So yeah, make a demon horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the only other thing I have is one of his knuckle, knee joints, whatever you want to call them, I don't know, on a horse, is loose, and I've been unable to pose it in the poses I want very easily because it keeps flopping. The other 4 and the Frankie did not have that, so it's just my copy, but because it's my copy, I'm a little more picky. I love the sculpt. I love the paint job. I love the fact that they exist. When and if they ever make their Viking guys, hello, is this on? Supposed to be wave 3.
I'm also going 4.5 out of 5. There was difficulty getting the, I'm going to call it the shoulder piece off of the body of the horse in order to swap out the parts, which was a problem. But I guess that's only a problem if you're getting the add-on kits. The stand is a separate problem. Getting the arm into the impression is also difficult. It's a very tight fit, and we have no idea what that hole going all the way through the stand is for. There are no directions, which I guess maybe they didn't think a horse needed directions. But the stand, between 4 people, has confused all of us. Yeah. Other than that, the horse...
1.5 of them are really smart, too.
The horse itself...
I am not part of that one.
No.
The horse itself is impressively articulated, sculpted, painted. It looks fantastic. If you're into horses, which I don't think any of us are.
No, fuck them. No, don't fuck them.
If they had made the next 2 or 3
stretch goals,
I would have bought 2 of them, and then my Thor 3¼ inch figure would have goats.
Oh, goats.
Yeah, close enough to goats. I can't remember what they were actually.
That's cool.
All right, cool. Well, all you pony lovers, hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, subscribe, leave comments below on what you think, and let us know.
Just want to point out how well that guy is standing while you're shaking the entire.
No shit, I know. I can't hold still, and this 3 3/4 inch thing is $20 guys stood better than my fucking $80 Harley Quinn Rebel Tech. Yeah. While you guys think about that,
go Boss Fight Studios.
Go Boss Fight. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Sure. If you like this stuff, and if you're in for these kind of things, you're probably gonna want the horses more than likely.
They're a great addition to the line.
Well, what I'll say is, so I mentioned these to my wife, and then she bought them for 2 of her friends.
Yeah.
And she does not ordinarily buy toys, and neither do her friends. So I think they might have tapped into a different audience with horses.
It's possible, yeah.
Pegasus.
Yeah.
Unicorns.
Yeah. I'm a little scared. It could get a little freaky. You know what I mean? But
only you would think that.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you think that way too, or if you're normal. And like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you for watching. We love you all. Until next time.
Hold on.
That's a good ending, I think.